Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're looking at the Mig-23UB free mod for DCS World by, I believe, Cuban Ace. I will give the link to the Dropbox download in the video description. Click on it and you will come here. Once you're here, click on the download button there. Zap. And once it's downloaded, click on this guy here and show in folder. Then to install, simply double click in there. You can use WinRAR or 7-zip, I believe. Right click on this folder here, copy files to clipboard and wait. Then we need to go and find our saved games folder. For me, it's C drive, users, my particular user, saved games, DCS open beta. For you, it may be DCS. If you've got the Steam version, A, why have you got the Steam version? And B, sorry, I can't help you in that case. So let's go in here. Mods folder, if you've not got a mods folder, make it and call it exactly that. Aircraft, exactly the same deal. Right click. Paste, I've already got it in there, and that should be enough to get it installed. This really is my kind of aircraft. It's the perfect era of technology that I'm interested in DCS. Even though this is only a little free mod, I'm quite looking forward to it. We're in now, we can tell it installed correctly because we've got Mig-23UB shown down there. Also, we need to go and set the controls up, so options there, controls there, select Mig-23. There she is. Setting the controls up is, as far as I can see, identical to setting up the controls of the free SU-25T. So if you've got that set up, which you will have if you've got this game, then it's exactly the same as that. We've got one extra thing we found called folded wings, which doesn't really seem to work for me anyway. Otherwise, it's the same. So it's okay to that. In the cockpit now, and the first thing you'll see is that we have the real cockpit for the MiG-23, which is friggin' awesome. Look at that. Now, you can't click these buttons, so if I put my cursor up with left, alt and Charlie, I can't go and click anything. But the cool thing is that the guys actually made an effort and made a proper cockpit, and most of the passive dials will work. So the ADI is going to work, the HSI is going to work, the alpha meter is going to work, and so on. And as well as having the pilot's cockpit, we can also be the instructor in the back. So left shift and 2, ping, we can now be the instructor. Now we can fully fly the plane from the back here if we want. We can operate all of the controls, although obviously, you know, the way it's set out here is almost impossible to see. And we believe in real life they'll actually use a kind of periscope that goes up through there. There is the option for multi-crew in this, but every time we've tried it with multiplayer, it crashes. Now, I don't know if that's just an us problem or if you guys have that problem as well, but we haven't got multi-crew to work. Left shift and 1 takes us back. Arm ourselves up. Pylons 1 and 7. We've got wing fuel tank, which I'm going to take. Then pylons 2 and 6. We've got air-to-air missiles, a K-13A, an old ATL, heat-seeking missile, or an R-60M, which you all know, heat-seeking missile. Bombs, pretty basic, 100, 250, 500 kilo slick dumb bombs, or an OFAB Jupiter, which is like a cluster. Pods, we've got the UPK-23, I think that's a GSH-23. No, I can't remember. It's a 23mm cannon with 250 rounds either way. Gun pod, shall I say. Rockets, the usual assortment of Russian rockets, including the absolutely wonderful S-24B, which I think I'm going to take today because it's such a cool rocket. Next pylons in is going to be exactly the same options. So this time I'm going to take some... actually, I'm going to swap around. I'm going to have a 500 kilo bomb, 500 kilo bomb. I'm going to have my beautiful S-24s. Everyone needs an S-24 in their life. It's just like slinging Mark 82 at someone. And a centerline fuel tank. I'm going to turn my fuel down because I do not want to be fully fueled. Because she's going to be a heavy old gal. And that will do. Loading up. You can see I'm rocking an awesome Kuba. Half purple, half mauve skin, which is awesome. You've got a Hungarian singer, I think. You got mauve and mustard today. The rear gears always fascinated me on these. And it's not quite working, you can see it's glitching a bit, but the idea of that gear is pretty cool. So while we're loading, you can see we've got a weird thing on our tail, on that below our tail. Can you see that on the exterior? I don't know what that is. Anyone know what that is? The exterior model is of average quality. It's better than the Mig-23, you know, AI, but it's not as good as a, you know, a proper module, should we say?
So it's a lower fin to help keep it stable in flight, but it's so long that on the ground it would hit the ground, so it turns flat.
Ah, right. So we're going to have a massive dorsal when we get airborne. So I wonder why we've... Not dorsal, I always say dorsal.
Ventrals on the 16.
Ventrals, there we go. So I wonder if the ventrals on this are to stop it spinning, because usually ventrals are to stop it going into a spin. Okay, I'm armament complete. I'm going to start up now, stand by. Woo! Here we go. Off we go. Now, the flight model is unfortunately going to be what we call an SFM, a standard flight model. This is the kind of very low fidelity flight model you'd find in an AI-controlled aircraft. It's just the easiest one to use if you're making your own mod. It's very simple. It's not very realistic at all. It probably won't feel anything like a real Mig-23, but suck it up. It's a free mod. That's what you get with it, basically. You can always tell, in fact, if it's an SFM because you can't tip the aircraft over on the ground. Look, you see what I'm doing here? That would tip any normal plane over. Doing nose wheel so much, so that's how you can tell. Let's get my electrics on with the right shift Lima. Oh, you're doing the interior lights with Lima. You've seen that? They come up all red. That's quite cool. Right, lead, take us off, and we'll just do a bit of flying, please. Such a sexy plane.
Copy. Holding brake, going to mill. Going to burner. Off the brake.
Airfield 1-1. Are you looking clear for takeoff? Airfield 1-1. You are clear for takeoff?
Rotating.
Here we go.
00 at 2.
Oh. In terms of flight, I mean, it's pretty crap, to be honest. It's a standard flight model. You can't really make a standard flight model feel very nice. It does the job, just about. The wings will go back and forward. They are automatic. Simba apparently got his to be able to do manually. You can use this button here, but I never got it to work for whatever reason. Right, let's go and do what the valued viewers have come here for, which is to do some bombing. So, Simba, I'm going to press 7 for air-to-ground mode. I'm going to press change weapon to get my S-24 rockets. I'm going to find some baddie waddies, which we've got just north of the runway somewhere. Oh, I see the massive ventral fins down now. That's cool. See, I've got my CCIP Pipper. Baddies all over that little island, and I must eradicate them with Mig-23 and the mighty S-24 rocket. You can see on the left my range markers currently out of range. It's a little bit sensitive, and
launch authorized.
Pow, pow! Look at that, half a ton of explosives, quarter of a ton of explosives. Boom, boom! So cool. Get out of here! You ain't catching a flogger. There we're going for bombs. And running in on target. I just noticed there's some high tension wires that are in the ocean. Look at our CCIP symbology again. These are big, these are 1,000 pound bombs essentially, Mark 83s. What's this, valued viewers?
Launch authorized.
And wait.
Launch authorized.
Drop! Wowza! Smash in his face! I got him right in his face! Ha 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 ha! Paladin laugh. Right, we're going around with cannons now. Get some. Press the cannon button, pull the trigger. Easy as that. Everyone love Flogger. Here we go.
Launch authorized.
Get some, get some. Yeah! Woohoo! Have some of that, baby! Flogger! Oh, you came in with your wings. Right, I'm gonna now dump on my ordnance because I'm super cool. Whoa! And I'm gonna get slow. I'm gonna get my wings back. And I'm gonna go fast. Flogger style. 500 knots.
Launch authorized.
Oh, she gets a little unstable. 600 knots. Flogger! Right, lead, we're going to land. When you're done, can you come to the airbase and we'll do a formation landing?
Overgy.
Right, on your wing, going for a landing. Oh, you might want to left control and W a couple of times to get rid of all those stores. Get rid of Mother Russia's stores. There they go. A few more times, just keep banging it. There we go. And you're clean, sir. Right, I need to get my flaps down. Flogger! Now, here's the thing. When we land, will our ventral fin tuck up again? I'm pretty sure that's what I smacked on when I took off. My ventral fin came down and I smacked it. Yours is down at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see. We've never tried this before, so...
About to put the gear down. We'll
Gear
see.
down. Do it, baby. Flogger!
Yep.
Flogger!
It turned flat.
Turn flat. How about that? How about that?
Apply speed brake to get down to 300.
Yes, sir. If you can bias slightly right on the runway, I'll bias slightly left. But pure sexiness. Nothing else.
Speed brake in.
Brake in. Try to smack that whopping great bot. I can see why we had that tail strike now. Like just a few degrees of angle of attack. Right, I'm going to start pounding the brake. Pound, 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 pound. Oh, I did a bad. I did a bad. That's the Mig-23UB mod. Again, not realistic at all, but if you want some pure arcade fun, I highly recommend it along with a Thunder Chief. Or if you want a realistic mod, you know, remember you've got the MB339, you've got the A4 Skyhawk, and you've got the Herc that's coming along. Anything you want to add, Mr. Simba?
Should we give it a GR farewell?
Yes, we are. 3, 2, 1, go. Putin will not be happy. Oh, look at that. They take off better when we're not in it. What is up with that?